I got here, Steven here. So Steven, we did the video with the interview, and we have a lot of people, and I'm tired of responding to the comments. They're basically saying, hey, Steven never said he's returning the rims. What are you currently doing right now?
Their property back. Returning the wheels back to them. That's their property.
Okay, perfect. All right. So I wanted to clarify that. Also, the main evidence of you stealing stuff from the DDHQ, and I know you were telling me that basically you borrowed some rims to close your shop. You haven't brought those rims back, and that's what they're considering you stealing, nothing else.
Correct.
In Lucci we trust. Otherwise we would rust. That's a must.
All right, guys. Later, Mark. Take it easy, guys. All right, Damon. Cool. Good seeing you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Legend. You're the man, my boy.
The vlog, man, we got this thing. This is a local legend.
My brother.
Hit that subscribe button. Stop messing around.
That's right.
Let's go. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Good seeing you, like always. Yes, sir. Even when I lie, I tell the truth. How's things? Good, man. Good. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, you know what to do. Reach over, smash that like and subscribe. It's free to subscribe, it don't cost you anything. I'll bring you guys all the updates on all the car community news. YouTube, I vlog, I travel, I go to SEMA, I go to all the big events, Laguna Seca, Car Week, it doesn't matter guys. I've been doing this stuff for a little over 5 years. And you know, since Life Apollos has been missing, hey man, I gotta cover everything, man. And that's another point guys I want to get to. This is the reason I did this video, besides the Sketchy Mechanic Steve interview, which I'm going to get to that here shortly, so hang steady. If you're new, let me bring you up to date on everything, and if you've seen the last video, this is a kind of response video to that, and I do have an additional interview with Steve on here that we just did, actually today, while he was getting things together with those rims. So, which those are the ones that need to be returned to DDE. Those are the ones that they loaned to him. And that's what they're referring to as the stuff being stolen. I don't know about any other items from what I've been told, seen, and heard, and actually do know there is no other items missing. Something may have been misplaced, but there's nothing missing besides the wheel. So first off, guys, again, I do car community news 90% on this channel. So for what that means is, if Life Apollos was still doing the news and Steve reached out to him or someone else wanted to get the interview would have went there too. It'd be the same thing. So at the end of the day, guys, I'm only showing both sides. I'm not bashing anybody. He reached out. He wanted to go ahead and get his side cleared because he is stealing allegations. So I do have an additional interview here with him right now until we meet up, and I'm going to do a face-to-face one. And also, we're going to videotape the DDE Squadra Corsa wheel and the other set of wheels, which is one set of wheels. I believe he said he's gathering them now at the other shop where they're at. And I'm going to have somebody pick him up in a truck, which we'll break that down when he gets on here for the interview. So guys, if you didn't see the first interview, basically he just wanted to get on here. He was wanting to be a man, step forward and apologize for lying about his uncle thing, which he did do that, which that's the reason he did get fired. It wasn't being fired because he stole anything. He just didn't bring those wheels back. And that's the only reason why he wanted to come on here and clear his name for that reason. And only for that reason, and to get something set up to get the wheels took back. He doesn't want any problems with anybody, and he just wants to clear his name, guys. It's real simple. There was nothing more, nothing less. Nobody getting bashed on either side. I do all the car community stuff. I film everywhere. It doesn't matter, with everybody. And I know Dave and Damon, and at the end of the day, I'm just trying to help get their wheels back, so that way everyone could be happy. That's the main objective. If something was taken out of there, it needs to be brought back. That's my thing. I told him when we first got on the interview. And again, I did say, if you stole anything, we're not doing the interview. If you let me know you stole any little thing, there'd be no interview. Zero interview, guys. So, you know, he's very adamant about it, like I said. So that's why we did the interview. Also, guys, I want to touch on another item as well. Also, I did reach out to Dave on Instagram, because I know I do have a cell phone, but I know it's not going to probably be working out there, obviously. So I know that they use the internet out there. They're on Instagram posting stuff. So I did message to let them know we're getting the wheels dropped back off to you. And basically, Sketchy Mechanic just, Steven wanted to clear his name. They're at Gumball, which, man, Gumball, that's epic, guys. So I wish I would have been there. But, you know, right now there's not much travel going on, and that's pretty far away. But, yeah, I did reach out. I did message saying, hey, this is what's going on. and I wanted to get an exclusive interview and get a response back to see what they want to do here. And pretty soon here, we're going to be getting footage of these wheels getting picked up and dropped off to the DDE HQ, however which way that they want to get it done. If they want to finish picking up their stuff, shake hands, get his last paycheck, pick up his items that he left, I believe something like a $15,000 AC unit, whatever they want to do, that's fine. All I'm trying to do is do the right thing that people should be doing in the car community and on YouTube, not just putting the news or putting an interview. No, you know, if you guys pay attention, go back and watch the interview. And again, if you're new, go watch the interview. It's one video before this. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I can bring you guys the next interview and the final product of everything getting completed, everyone being happy, and the allegations of stealing. Steve just wants it cleared. That was the whole point of the interview. It was not to bash DDE, not to bash Steve. Just like journalism, guys, I'm just bringing you the interview. Real simple. You know, everybody wants Sketchy Mechanic 2. They want to know what happened. I did follow-up videos on that as well. You can see that on my channel. But the main objective, get the wheels back, make both sides happy. And, you know, that was it, guys. You know, car community. It's called community. If you live in a community, you look out for your community. So if anything wrong was done, like I said, then they can put out the proof, show video, show something that he stole something. And, you know, he said he'll take it on the chin. And he's saying straight up, there's no way that'll happen. There's nothing there that proves it. He's never stolen anything. And what they did refer to, if you pay attention to their video, the response video when they took the other video down, because the video they took down, he was fired because in that video, he got caught lying basically about his uncle. That's why he had gotten fired, and the Lamborghini was there too long. It was nothing to do with stealing. Then they have not dealt with their issue since then. So anyways, guys, hang steady. I'm going to give you guys a clip right here of the little piece of the second interview I got. There's going to be more once I get out there and when we get the rims dropped off. So here's that, and I'll give you guys a clip of the original interview. For you new people, you can watch a little bit of it, but go back into my channel. Go ahead and watch the whole interview. It's 29 minutes, and it's a full breakdown of everything. And check out my Monterey Car Week footage, all my other videos, guys. And browse the channel, man. I appreciate the genuine support. Just bringing you guys, you know, updated stuff and just trying to get the car community put together in the right way. So also subscribe to my new channel, Life with Lucci. Like, share, subscribe. I'll have exclusive stuff over there that you're not going to see here.
Okay, here we go. All right, so I got here Steven here. So Steven, we did the video with the interview, and we have a lot of people, and I'm tired of responding to the comments. They're basically saying, hey, Steve never said he's returning the rims. What are you currently doing right now?
Their property back. Returning the wheels back to them. That's their property.
Okay, perfect. All right. So I wanted to clarify that. Also, the main objective and the goal here for the whole interview was basically just for you to clear your name that you didn't steal anything and that you wanted to just get your stuff back and get those rims put together and get their items back to them.
Just get the items back. Again, I just want to return their property.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, and so like I said, we'll get the truck put together, and we'll get it all picked up, so that way there'd be no issue anymore. I want to make sure that I did speak with my people; they will be willing to go get it. I got the messages, which I could put that up as well here for them, just to let them know things are in motion, and that hopefully that this will just make everybody happy on both sides.
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. All right, Steve, so I'll be seeing you soon, and we'll have the second interview put together. I just wanted to do a quick update video here because, you know, I'm tired of responding in the comments like nonstop, okay? And let me know when those wheels are all gathered up. I know you're at the shop getting it done. So once it's together, we'll get the truck sent over, and then I'll contact and dial everything in and get everything picked up and dropped off with no issues, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And then I'll see you at the next interview. All right, brother. Thank you. Perfect.
Stuff in the car community. I've been in the car community for about 5 years, and you know, I love the car community, guys. So, you know, I want to let you guys know I have again the most exclusive interview. Nobody has it yet. He wants to come on here and tell his side, clear the air on a lot of different things that transpired or was said to transpire. Main thing was the fact that blamed for taking items from the DDE headquarters. So, you know, that was the reason why he reached back out to me and said, hey man, let's do the interview. I want to explain my side and, tell you guys what really happened and what didn't happen. So guys, I'm going to let you guys hear the full interview. It's an exclusive interview with Steven, the Sketchy Mechanic. So guys, reach over, hit that like, share, subscribe, put it out to everyone so everyone can hear Steven's side. Not being biased, we already know DDE's side. We do not know Steve's side. And mind you guys, when I first contacted Steve and when I went on the phone with him, I let him know, hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you stole anything or anything like that, then, there'd be really no reason to do an interview or anything like that. And he's very, very adamant that he didn't steal anything. And just so you guys know, I'm an old school guy, man. I'm born and raised in the hood in the east side of San Jose. I have a place in the Bay and a place in LA. And I film everywhere. I mess with everybody, guys. But first and foremost, I don't like anyone that's a thief. So being called a thief is a very serious allegation. And for me talking with him first a little bit for about a half hour, he explained everything. I hit him with every single thing. Hey, what about this? What about the Squadra Corsa wheels? One is missing. What about this? What about some parts from this vehicle that they allegedly said was missing? This is missing, that's missing. And, his perspective and his side is basically what I was thinking prior as well is, there's cameras in the whole place, okay? The whole place has security cameras everywhere. And I know too because, I was working at a car dealership for years and years and years and years. And I used to manage 3 dealers. They're fully cameraed up. If someone even took a pencil off the desk, we can go right back and find it all, see it, and I know what happened. So, some of the allegations, we're going to address those. But the main thing is the fact that he wants to clear the air and tell his side about anything being stolen, which he's claiming nothing has been stolen. He borrowed some wheels to get some cars out of his shop. They said, take whatever you need inside of the tire shop there. And he grabbed them. Now, he did say he still does have some of the wheels and he'd be willing to bring them back. But on the flip side, he also did say that he left his $15,000 AC recharging unit there. He left his laptop, bunch of tools, and just left everything. Didn't even get his last paycheck. So, at the end of the day, again, not being biased to each side. DDE's my fam. I've known them for years. Done videos with them. They're super cool guys. And maybe there's a miscommunication that occurred in between all of this. Now, he did say that was his uncle, which was not completely true. But he said he'd known the guy for so many years, and he's like a bigger homie to him, so he treated him and said he was his uncle. And he said he was doing most of the stuff by getting his car there, the McLaren, doing a little content on that because, DDE's up for the content, he said, and he's new to YouTube. He was very, very shy on camera, as you guys can tell from the beginning to the end. And when he first came with his McLaren, which I confirmed, that is his McLaren. I did say this in another video. And I did make multiple videos on him, about 3 videos. In all videos, I said allegedly. And I did say a few rough things here and there in the beginning when it first occurred, like everyone probably got upset. But now that time has went by, I've been thinking about it. And I've been like, hey man, cameras. This whole place has cameras. So anything missing, they weren't trying to find it or get it. All they had to do is check the cameras, right? And that's the same thing he said to me as soon as he got on the phone with me. So at the end of the day, guys, I'm gonna let you guys hear the full interview. Let you guys tell me what your comment is, what's your opinion on this. This is gonna be the real Sketchy Mechanic Part 2. Now, keep an open mind, guys, and let's figure out and see what really happened or what really did not happen. And sometimes, again, I was gonna get back to this. When people get a little upset, I know DDE got mad because, essentially to them, he lied saying it was his uncle when it really wasn't. But I have family members that I say are my uncle because I've known them for 10, 15 years and done a lot of business with them, and they're really close with me and I'm really close with them. And I have a lot of Hawaiian family. I have a place in Hawaii where we always say auntie, uncle all the time. It's a respect thing. So now, did he go wrong in that aspect? Yes. He will explain to you and tell you his side about that, and that he's apologetic about that and he didn't mean any harm. Also, when he went in to work with DDE, it was just on the assumption of working on the cars. He didn't really realize he was going to be on camera. And he's, like you say, he's kind of camera shy. He was not there for the glamour. He was just there to work on cars. The next thing, a lot of everybody's saying, he's not a mechanic. He's not making, he don't have certifications. He's going to be sending me all his certifications, all the proof that he is a bona fide mechanic certified. And so I'm going to be able to get you guys that too. There'll probably be another part to this. I'm going to bring you guys that. But I just want to do this because I don't like to only hear one side of things, guys. So, you know, at the end of the day, stuff being stolen is a very serious allegation. It's messing him up in his future with getting jobs, people out in the industry. So it's not a good look. So I'm gonna let you guys tell me your opinion. If you think that he stole anything and he's willing to make things right with DDE, I spoke with him too, and I said, hey, first and foremost, if there is anything of DDEs that you do have, you know, I would like to facilitate and make sure that they get it back. That's first and foremost, you know, whether it was borrowed or not, you know. And I know DDE is super cool, so they might have said, yeah, take these wheels, get this to get on your car to get it out of this shop, because his shop was closing before he went to them. And some of those items didn't come back. But as far as taking any car parts or anything like this, anything intentional, he even said, run the cameras, show me, put it on YouTube, put it anywhere that I stole anything. So that's the only reason why I kind of went on and completed this interview, is after I initially spoke with him on the phone, I kind of, you know, scanned him a little bit and went back and forth and just was trying to find out what was really going on. And if in fact, at any point he said, yeah, I stole something or anything like that, then I was just going to say, hey, you know, let's not do the interview, let's not do anything. But everything he said so far doesn't sound like anything was stolen, more or less borrowed and used to get his other cars out so he can close his shop and work with DDE. And some of those things did not come back. Now, guys, we're going to get to the interview, but go back, watch my other couple of videos I did on the Sketchy mechanic when it first all occurred. And also, you know, just let me know your opinion, guys, on what you think after this interview, okay? The man just wants to clear his name and say his side, and also, you know, give a message to DDE in regards to what occurred, and maybe they can get all their stuff back on both sides and get this all cleared up. Now, whether that happens or not, who knows? But, you know, I'll reach out to Dave, and I'll reach out to Dave. I have Dave's number, but I don't have Damon's. But, guys, at the end of the day, this is just so you guys, as my audience that were messaging me in the comments and my Instagram, get Steve on an interview, get Steve, you know, and it took me a month and a half. Finally, he reached back. So, guys, with no further ado, Steve, hang steady, guys.
Video wasn't very good on the other piece that I put up, but hey, guys, Steve. So, man, I just want to make sure that what we spoke about, which was about the accusations of you stealing stuff from the DDHQ, and I know you were telling me that basically you borrowed some rims to close your shop. You haven't brought those rims back, and that's what they're considering you stealing, nothing else, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, could you run me by again about the whole thing with your uncle? On the other clip, we didn't quite get that. As far as your uncle, we know that it's not your uncle, but what was your mindset on that?
It's not my uncle. I've just known him a long time, so I consider him my uncle. He's really helped me out, and he was there for me all the time. Go to his house. He literally was just there for me all the time. If I needed anything, like advice or anything.
Yeah. Okay. So he was like a big homie, like pretty much like your uncle, like you said.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So that's why I called him my uncle. He was there.
Okay. Now, as far as it goes with the whole confrontation and them accusing you of stealing, was there anything else that you could possibly think that you took by accident or anything, or is it just the wheels that they are
the
claiming?
wheels that I borrowed.
That's it. This is the stolen stuff that they're talking about.
Right.
Okay, so, well, I mean, I know you haven't brought it back. We spoke, you'll be willing to bring it back, and we can help facilitate that. I have my house in LA. I can send the truck, and we can set up a day, and then I can set up a day with them and get their stuff back to them so we can clear the air for you, mainly as far as the accusations of stealing, which, to me, I'll be honest with you, if you don't bring it back, then yeah, that could be obviously where they could be thinking you stole from them. But technically, if you borrowed something, like you borrowed something from me, it's not considered stealing. They loaned it to you, so you're not considering that stealing.
Correct. I'm not. And my $15,000 AC machine is there, and my tuning tools are there, my laptop.
Okay, okay. So you left a lot of stuff behind, like you said. I think you said you left your paycheck, that you didn't even get your last paycheck. You just left all your stuff due to the video and what occurred. You just guys split ways and called it a day, pretty much.
Correct. Yeah.
And then after time went by, obviously you've seen the videos and the response video where they said that you stole something. What were you automatically thinking that it was the wheels that they're talking about, or were you thinking that they were talking about something else?
No, I know that's what they're talking about. It's the wheels.
Okay, okay. Now, how has this affected you since then? Like, have you had any issues with getting jobs or in public or anything like this?
It's very hard. It's been very hard. Both ways. It's been very hard.
Okay. And you said when you worked with them, everything was good. You had nothing bad to say. The only thing that
I got nothing bad to say about them. They're very, very good to me. They're good to everybody. The whole team there. You know, even we all go to lunch together. Even if we didn't go to lunch together, and I stayed behind working on a car, they would still bring me back something to eat. So they're very respectful. Very respectful. And I respect them 100%.
Okay, so at the end of the day, I know tempers flare. They were probably pretty mad about the uncle thing, and at that time, I'm pretty sure they could have just asked you to bring the wheels back. Have they ever responded back to you after that video they made and said, hey, Steve, can you bring the wheels back so we cannot say that you stole anything anymore? Or have you not just spoke to them anymore since then?
No, we spoke. It was way back in, I want to say maybe beginning of May, but that was the last communication.
Okay, and
It took me to do all that.
And they didn't say, hey, bring the wheels back, or?
No, that's what we were planning on doing.
Okay. So, would it be safe to say that if you bring the wheels back, that now you didn't steal from them in their eyes? Is that what they're getting at?
I had 4, one went missing. We had a mechanic work here. I can't get into details. But anyways, separately, one's missing.
Lucci!
Good to see you, man.
Lucci has really strong knuckles. I give him a fist bump. I always have bruises after.
Out here with the Lucci merch, guys. Make sure y'all get yours. Woo! Yep, got the double camera crew. Let's get it.
Subscribe to Lucci.
That's my boy, boys.
It's the truth.